Hello my fellow followers. In today's video, I will be discussing about 5 SML characters that completely disappeared. This is going to be a long video, so sit tight and get some snacks while we discuss this topic. Number 1. Officer Top and Bottom. First, let's talk about Officer Top. Officer Top speaks in a calm manner and always has suggestive things or intimate speech when talking to Officer Bottom. Sometimes he spanks Officer Bottom. The puppet used for Officer Top and Bottom is from the same company that made the Brooklyn Tea Guy puppet. Adriana did the makeup design for Officer Top. Supposedly, he along with Officer Bottom were filled in for Officer Brooklyn Tea Guy while Chris/Pablo was in quarantine. Brooklyn Tea Guy returned on Jeffrey's 16th birthday, which means that Officer Top and Bottom were most likely fired. However, this theory is debunked as they return in Bad Jeffy as Brooklyn Tea Guy's co-workers, though they never appeared after that and have been retired ever since Pablo's self-quarantine was over. That's all the information that I have on Officer Top. Moving on to Officer Bottom. Officer Bottom, much like Officer Top, likes to make inappropriate and intimate and suggestive comments towards one another. Officer Bottom also likes to get hit by Officer Top as revealed in Joseph the Hero. Adriana did the makeup design for Officer Bottom as well as Officer Top. Supposedly, he along with Officer Top were filled in for Officer Brooklyn Tea Guy while Chris/Pablo was in quarantine. This was later proven false in Bad Jeffy. Hilariously, some fans compare his voice to Bruce from Family Guy. It's most likely that the puppet for Officer Bottom was the same one used for Brad and Bowser Jr.'s sick pool party and Bronx dude in Jeffy's drone. I have some character info from sources stating that his gender is male, his hobbies are being a cop and being gay, his only known relatives are Officer Top, his friends are Officer Top, Jeffy and Richard Goodman, his enemies are Brooklyn Tea Guy and Goodman. His first appearance was in Jeffy's Big Mess, his latest appearance was in Bad Jeffy, and it is portrayed by Matthew Reber. The number 2 place goes to Strek. It is unknown when Strek was born, but he was raised in Waterford, Ireland. In 2008, he moved to Florida because he had been selected to go on main character judging after he won an award. He used to mooch off of Mario while living with him without any rent. Shrek was originally from the DreamWorks film franchise of the same name, and he won the main character judging and picked tour guide for today along with Mario. He also appeared in Season 2 of Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures. He makes a few cameos in the background of Logan 30 Acres' early videos such as Tony's Life Story. He also makes a brief appearance in Logan's later videos such as Bowser Jr.'s Cell Phone, Bowser Jr.'s Game Night 2, Bowser Goes to the Movies, Jeffy's Mistake, and The Bet. Considering that Strek is meant to be a stereotype for fat jerks in the SML universe, he has been shown to be very lazy, childish, not too competent, somewhat moronic, lacking in self-discipline, not compliant, manipulative, sloppy, disgusting, and rather worthless. Shrek is obsessed with eating cheesecake and taking craps to the point it's off the wall. He is so obsessed with cheesecake that he literally has sexual intercourse with it in addition to eating it. In Baby Shrek, he crapped out an actual baby because of this. This is generally why I find Strek to be a wholesome but absurd character in his duplicable era. He is just one of those characters who has stuck around for a long time, but they have not made an appearance since SML movie The Grinch, which is false, because the real last time he was spotted is unknown. But he has made an appearance on Lance's and Chili's accounts, confirming he was coming back, but he never did. Shrek was one of my personal favorite characters, and I hope he can make a return in the future. But for now, I guess time will tell. For number 3, we have Black Yoshi, aka your boy Dougie. In early 2021, Nintendo threatened to sue Logan due to Logan using the names of puppets that Nintendo owned. I can possibly understand why Nintendo would do this because most of Logan's characters had something to do with the Nintendo franchise, such as characters like Mario, Rosalina, Peach, Cody, Bowser Jr., etc. Black Yoshi returned in the puppet universe as your boy Dougie as a puppet dinosaur, after Jeffy's pet Booger continued to destroy the house. Marvin had called Brooklyn Tea Guy to bring a dinosaur back from prehistoric times via a portal that brings back dinosaurs from the past. After the machine turned on, your boy Dougie came from the portal and started talking. He wanted to eat the chicken and he promised Marvin that he will be friends with Booger once he bought the chicken. After eating and introducing himself to Marvin and Rose, he then drank Kool-Aid. While drinking his Kool-Aid, Marvin asked your boy Dougie to get Booger to stop destroying the house. This is all I'm going to get into for now. To see a more detailed discussion, go to the SML wiki fandom that's in my bio on my YouTube channel. Number 4 goes to Screwball, a believed to be wanted criminal convict who set himself on a journey to change his appearance to kidnap kids. His last appearance was in the SML movie Jeffy's 19th Birthday, which would play a huge role in popularizing the relationship between Jeffy and Nancy. On a piece of paper in front of the cabin where Screwball is at, there's a piece of paper with a trail leading to another cabin by the name of Creepy Hut in the Woods. When he gets there, we can see Nancy pop out of nowhere and she explains how she survived the reoccurring events of Jeffy's 18th birthday. She discusses a plan about how they can kidnap Jeffy, coming up with not only kidnapping Jeffy, but a whole bus full of kids. The bus full of kids included Junior, Jeffy, Cody, and Joseph. To do this, Screwball used his prior experience of making balloon animals to trick Jackie Chu into getting off the bus so that he could hijack the bus and kidnap the kids. While these events are taking place, Nancy assures Screwball a large sum of money to kidnap Jeffy and the kids, only for Nancy to die and for Screwball to disappear. He also made appearances in videos such as Bowser Jr.'s First Grade Part 4 and Jeffy's 18th birthday and 19th birthday. The final character that disappeared completely and is also one of the most controversial characters, Does Bad Things Guy. Despite murdering 26 people, he also killed others as part of him acting like a cop. Some fans believe that Does Bad Things Guy may have killed even more people than shown in the door. They believe the death toll could be higher than 26. From the events of The Hitman to The Secret Door, he filled in for Brooklyn Guy for 7 months. He was a ruthless serial killer that murdered 26 people who bought the house before Mario and Bowser did. He sold the house numerous times to people but warned them not to go in the door in one of the rooms, as behind the door were the bodies of his previous victims. If they stayed out of the room, he did nothing and left the new residents alone, but if they disobeyed his orders and opened the door, he knocked them out, tied them in chains, and killed them in a variety of brutal ways. After his victims were dead, he took photos of the mangled corpses and hung them up. Does Bad Things Guy was a terrifying character during this era, and we can all hopefully agree that he is never coming back. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. For me, this was a fun topic to discuss. What are your opinions? If you have any, leave any in the comments for me to read. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.